Welcome back to Adri's Farmhouse Kitchen. It is Christmas Eve and we are cooking part 2 of our festive Christmas extravaganza. So today is my family Christmas. So I'm from Slovakia. I've been raised in Hungarian family, so I'm using both of the traditions. My mom and dad, we Christmas Eve 6 p.m. we've always had the cabbage soup. Mostly my mom made it as a vegetarian soup. The main was always fried white fish like cod or haddock with mashed potatoes, and the main were like walnut or poppy seed desserts or pasta. So I am tweaking it. Today is my Christmas. So for lunch we've already had the cabbage soup because it's just too much altogether. So I've made the soup yesterday because it's always better that cabbage soup for the next day or the following days. And I also put meat to mine as well. So we had the cabbage for lunch today. I've also made a turkey liver pate that was like a pre-starter. It was delicious. We had it with quince, sourdough bread and some cheese. And today I am making our main meal, what is a fish and potato meal. I've made up how I'm gonna call it, but we're just gonna make it up as we go, just so I can tell you roughly what to expect. So we are making fried tuna with creamy potatoes and roasted carrot with whipped cream cheese, mash and honey. And we'll see how else we can change this. So if you're interested, you are welcome. I'm probably gonna make a few more things, preparation for our English roast dinner tomorrow. We are making lamb and turkey. The lamb is actually now in slow cooking, so it's nearly ready. And probably I'm gonna pressure cook it after. I've got 2 large lamb joints, so it's gonna be amazing. A turkey, the whole turkey, what we've butchered a few days ago, still in the fridge. I might dress that turkey today, so tomorrow we just need to then cook it, roast it, sorry. Right, let's get going. It is our lunch, so it's Christmas Eve. We are celebrating my Christmas traditions. So we are having a lovely sour cabbage soup as a starter. We have decided to have it for lunch because otherwise it's just too much food, as you know. And it worked out really well. So we actually had a couple of meals in this one lunch. We had some turkey liver pate with some quince, and then we had some extra bread with cheese and olive, and the cabbage soup with sourdough bread. So let me tell you, it was plenty. When it was time for dinner, I was still not hungry. But yeah, over the years, Alan warmed to this cabbage soup. If you don't like fermented foods and sour taste, it can be a difficult dish to eat, but over the years he really warmed into this fermented flavor, and he now honestly enjoys the soup with me every Christmas. We usually make that cabbage soup more than once a year, because I love it. I make it a good few times a year, and when I make it, I make a big pot and it freezes really well. So just then take it out, defrost it, warm it up, and it's just like fresh. And that sausage and the bacon, the smoked flavor, just made that soup extra special. But the best bit was the dried sap porcini mushroom, what my dad picked in Slovakia for us. They dehydrated it and I brought it back with me as a present, and it just topped that dish for me. So after we've enjoyed having this lunch, I am back to the kitchen and I was cooking the meal for dinner. Okay, I've just soaked the tuna in some goat's milk for an hour. Quite a lovely large chunk of tuna slices, to be honest. So let's cut that tuna up. I think I'm gonna make like a smaller, like a bite-size-ish chunks. Or like some of them are like more like a fish finger size. So like something like this. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some tomato powder in. I've got bread flour in hand. So I'm just gonna add a bit of tomato powder to it. I've got egg and a pinch of salt, farm fresh egg, and I've got some breadcrumbs. So we start with the flour and then we're gonna go with the egg wash and the breadcrumbs. And for now I'm just going to place it on a plate until we are ready to eat. It's only 3 o'clock and our dinner is not until 6 p.m. I'm actually still full from lunch. It was so good. I will be showing you that as well. So I might make those rest as well. Might as well use it all up. And then an egg wash and the breadcrumbs. So when I got this ready, I'm just gonna peel some potatoes and we're gonna make some creamy mashed potato with it. And we're gonna make the carrot, roasted carrot, on top of the mashed potato, and we're going to put the fried fish on a side of the potatoes. I've never made it this way, that's what I got on hand, so we'll just see how it goes. And I'm just gonna use organic sunflower oil and I'm just gonna fry it in a frying pan when we're ready to eat. Just right before we're ready to eat. So this will take a moment. I'm just gonna take my time now. Just coat this fish. And I'm gonna peel the potatoes. I'm gonna probably peel some onion as well and the carrot. I forgot to mention I'm also adding some garlic powder to the breadcrumbs and some a little bit of thyme. It was fairly organized today, so everything went really well. Both fish dishes turned out excellent. I am doing the second part of the meal. So I'm just peeling the onions, I've got the garlic ready, and I'm just going to saute the onion with garlic first, and I'm gonna wash, peel and chop up the potatoes, and I'm going to fill it up with just a little bit of broth, so until it just kind of covers it, so the potato can cook in that lovely broth. And then we're going to add the already cooked tuna back to the pan. We are going to add a little bit of double cream, salt and pepper, season it, and just leave it to it for another 10 minutes. And let me tell you, that dish was amazing. I'm just prepping the carrots. I grow this carrot this year, so I've not had to buy any carrots. And we had an amazing carrot here, as you can see. And the taste in these carrots are divine. I was having a little bit here and there, and it was honestly so sweet and delicious. So, just carry on peeling the potatoes now. I always say that I love having these all different varieties and colored potatoes. They just look so appetizing and lovely on each meal, and they taste absolutely divine, friends. Okay, I think I'm ready to make the next part of this fish meal. So I'm just going to slice again this fillet up. And I'm going to fry this in a frying pan. Perfect. Sometimes I have a dish, I call this is a dog dish. So actually I'm gonna make food for the dogs as well. So I'm gonna use some of these tuna, and there is the peel from the carrot. Pheasant outside. Just got the door open because it is 24th of December, but it's double digit, like 12 degrees outside. It's lovely. And this is for the doggies. I'm just heating up some olive oil with some salted butter, and I've just sliced up the tuna. I'm going to season it, and then we're going to sear both sides of this tuna until it's cooked only for about 3-4 minutes, and then we're going to put aside and do the potato dish. So we're gonna add salt and pepper, a bit of garlic powder, like that, a little bit of thyme. I'm just gonna fry this. I'm just frying the tuna, a couple of minutes, 3-4 minutes on each side. It cooks real quick, and then we're just going to remove it from the pan in a separate dish, and I'm using the same frying pan then to saute the onion, garlic, and just put the rest of the ingredients in to cook. So I gave a good few minutes for the onion and garlic to saute before I added the rest of the ingredients. Okay, ready to add the potatoes. I'm just going to pour some chicken broth over just until it covers the potatoes. Cover it back up and cook it for 10 minutes until this potatoes goes tender. Over here I'm also boiling the potato. This is going to be the creamy mashed potato. Turn this down a touch. Just using our home raised and home canned broth. Oh, maybe half a pint. It's perfect. And cover it back up. I am going to roast the carrot. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil, a pinch of thyme and salt. Give it a good mix, and I'm just gonna place this when it's well coated on this baking tray, lined up nicely like that, and I'm going to roast this in the Jager for about 40 minutes. Okay, the potatoes are down, so I'm just going to mash the potatoes, and we're going to add the goat's ricotta cheese in it with a little bit of olive oil, squeeze of lemon juice, I'm not sure if we need salt yet, so I'm just gonna wait until we have a taste test. A little bit of olive oil. Over here I've got some roasted pine nuts, sunflower heart, pumpkin seeds and some chia seeds. I'm going to break this up, and it smells gorgeous, that roasted pine nuts. And we're just going to use this as a garnish on top of the meal. Perfect. Right, let's have a taste test. Smells lovely. That doesn't need anything else. That is done. That is amazing. So good. Right, over here, our potato is now done. So I'm going to add some double cream, and we're going to grate a little bit of nutmeg. So a little bit of double cream. And we're just going to add this tuna back to that dish. Cover it in that creamy sauce. I'm gonna let it cook together for another 5 to 10 minutes. And that's done as well. extra touch, some nutmeg. Perfect. Okay, I think this is now done. I'm going to remove this and just set it aside. I've just got these beans from the pantry what we've canned and grow this year. This is amazing already. I thought if we're just gonna heat this up a bit, that will make a lovely side dish. Let's pour some honey onto this roasted carrot and we're going to put this back for another 20 minutes. I'm just adding a little bit of lemon juice. Just heating up. My August cooled down now a touch, so I think I'm gonna. Oh, I might just leave it here. We've got time. Then we're going to fry the fish over here. Friends, might as well do it now so it's done. It is now 4:30. We still got time, but let's just do it. And keep it warm in here until we're ready to eat. So I think we're nearly done. So we've got first fish dish done. The other one is done, just need to fry it. I've got the green beans and the carrots, that's nearly done in the oven. And we've also got the cream cheese mash as well. And I'm going to put this beautiful toasted pine nuts and some sunflower and pumpkin seed, chia seed on the top as a garnish. And our dinner is done. So just, I might do as a two-course meal, two fish dish. So we might have the fried tuna fish with the creamy mush first and the carrot on the top. Okay, dinner is ready and it is looking amazing. So I have decided to separate the two fish dish like that. You're gonna do it now? No. Enjoy my life.
Smells good. Shoot this back, are we?
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas again.
Kellemes,
Kellemes,
karácsonyi
karácsonyi
ünnepeket.
ünnepeket.
What's this? Oh, it's better, no? So we are just enjoying our dinner now. Everything turned out amazing. We had a lovely Slovakian-Hungarian Christmas so far. For dessert, we've never managed to have much, but yeah, it was just right. It was very quiet, so there was no stress. I was so organized. Everything turned out well. Roll on English Christmas Day. So this is our part 2 Christmas dinner extravaganza, and the next vlog is going to be our part 3, the last one, where I'm going to make a 3-course meal, English roast dinner. Well, I wish you all a very happy Christmas in health with your family and a very happy new year. But for now, bye friends.